Fashion designer Prabal Gurung launched his own line in 2009. His designs have been worn by former First Lady Michelle Obama, Duchess of Cambridge Kate Middleton, and Oprah Winfrey for the cover of O magazine. His latest collection, a collaboration with plus-size retailer Lane Bryant, went on sale Monday. Candice Huffine has modeled the new collection, and she landed her first major cover almost 6 years ago for Vogue Italia. It was a springboard for her career. Over the years, she's modeled in numerous Lane Bryant campaigns. Candice Huffine and Prabal Gurung join us now at the table. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yes.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Oh, we're thrilled to have you here, and it's a beautiful collection. Tell me how it came about.
For the longest period of time, I've been advocating about diversity and, where in our industry where fashion and beauty is always considered a size 2 or 0, I wanted to change the dialogue. I wanted to be part of this movement where, women felt empowered no matter what size they are, because I, as a designer, celebrate a essence of a woman rather than her shape and sizes. So I had been wanting to do that, and there was a few incidents that happened, So one of them was, it was during one of my trunk shows that I'd gone to, and when I met this women, all these women had come, there was a curvier woman who had come there, and she wanted to try the collection, and she was hesitant. And I was also on a diversity panel of models, and everyone was talking about race and everything, and then one of the women said, "What about plus size?" And they said, "Oh, we'll get to you." So that kind of got to me.
We'll get to you.
Yeah, you will get to you. That kind of really bothered me. And then I was like, if I really, my thing has been about inclusion. And if I want to make any change, have a conversation of change, it needs to start with conversation of inclusion.
I know, Candice, the attitude of "we'll get to you," because you tell stories about how hard it has been in the past to find fashions.
Yes, they've been getting to us for about a decade.
Where would you have to go?
Well, you're kind of sort of shuttered away on your computer, really. I mean, up until recently, that was
But even in the places,
life
in the stores.
When you had the opportunity to shop in a store, that also was sort of a dirty little secret, and it would be hiding in the back of a floor it didn't belong on. One time I walked through the home wares,
Home goods,
mattresses, nightstands, in order to get to a collection of, let's say, 5 racks that were disorganized, and that was all you had offered to you. So it's either you're online.
Given how big the audience is for this,
It's shocking.
It's 67% of American women.
Why
$20 billion
why don't the
industry.
retailers reach out more aggressively? Why do you have to push back so hard?
Well,
That's what we're trying to change. It's changing the conversation. It's also changing the visual. It's changing their perception of what they've perceived a curvy woman or a plus-size woman to look like, or to even desire in the past when it comes to fashion. So there's a lot of misconceptions about her. Therefore, they didn't really maybe know how to serve her, and we're
misconceptions like
that she's not fashionable. She doesn't care about having quality fashion. She's not going to stay in this body forever. So this is temporary, which means she doesn't want to spend money on fashion. So
it's just for the longest period of time, the conversation, as I mentioned earlier, it's about size 2, and then it's very one-dimensional idea, and so.
What's the reaction from the fashion community to
it's been mixed. I've got a great support for a certain section of them, including, one of the reasons when I talked to Lane Bryant was I wanted to have an elevated conversation. So we chose the best photographer, Inez and Vineyard, and we told the story through Vogue. Because that's the high fashion, and I wanted to do that because I wanted this woman to know that I see her.
Yes.
That she matters to me.
You just said the number, $20 billion.
And growing.
Yes, in 2016 is the women's plus-size apparel, an increase of over 17% since 2013. Nike also just launched a plus-size line. I mean, what is this signal? I mean, if you want to be at the top of the fashion industry, you've got to serve this market. It's a growing market.
Absolutely. And now more than ever, for me, in a world that we're living where the othering is happening so much, I think it's time for us to talk about, all right, let's get together.
it can't happen in fashion. I mean, it's just, you can't make things for women and exclude
Two-thirds
a
of
huge
them.
group of them. And
you look good, and may I say,
divide.
Norah and I are wearing Prabal.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very, very much.
You're welcome very, very much. I love your voice.